welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to connect with what they think about you when they are falling asleep, when they're in their head, when there's no distractions around them, just as they're falling asleep or when they are in their sleep. But I feel this is more about what's whirring around in their mind just before they fall asleep. What they're thinking about you, what they are wanting to do to you, what their intentions are connected to you, and if they're going to reach out or make a move. So that's what we're going to connect with today. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Now I'm going to use various decks of cards for this reading, and I'm going to do it as I go. This is what they're guiding me to do. This is actually also a reading I did offer for members not long ago. So if you would like your own personalised version of this reading, just email me and then I can give you a price, okay? Just say, Liz, I'm really interested in having a personalised version of the what are they thinking at night reading. And then we can do that, okay? So I'm going to bring in the Masculine Madness and the Masculine's Madness too, both by Bridget. I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine Tarot and Ascension Journey by Mystic Moon, the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon, the Untold Meshes of the Heart by AquaMoonlight. I'm going to bring in the Lost Love Diaries Oracle by Mystic Moon, the Midnight Confessions Oracle, and the Erotic Activations, both by Mystic Moon. And then I'm going to bring in the Spirit Answers Oracle by AquaMoonlight, the Time Oracle cards. I got these ones from Amazon, and the Divine Timing Oracle from Divine Visions. So let's see what's going on. So first of all, when they're lying awake at night thinking, what's going on in their mind? What's going on in their mind? Thank you, angels. Okay. So the first message we've got coming through is, I'm absolutely obsessed with you. It's an obsession. So you pop in their head. They can't not think about you because it's an obsession with you. So when there's no distractions, there's nothing there they can get on with and take the mind off you with, you're there in their mind. Obsession. Thinking about you, what you're doing, what have you been doing, what you're up to, what are you wearing, who you're with, what's going on with you, if you moved on, is there a chance for us, all these thoughts and feelings going around in their mind. So they're saying to you, I'm absolutely obsessed with you, and that's when it pops in their head and they realise, I can't stop thinking about you. They're saying emptiness, so they feel empty without you. Now this is really interesting because it says, my bed feels empty without you. And where are they when they are falling asleep? Most of them are in bed. Okay, some of them could actually be on a sofa bed or on a sofa, or maybe they're falling asleep at the desk, but the majority of them will be in bed and it feels empty without you. So a lot of them could actually be sleeping alone. So they may be single, or maybe they are sleeping apart from someone if they are in separation from a karmic partner, for example, or perhaps they're on holiday in different places or wherever they're doing, but they feel empty. Even if they are with someone, even if they are sleeping next to someone, they feel empty. Their bed feels empty without you. And that's what they're realising. I wish you were here. I wish you were next to me in this bed. I wish we were spending time together. I wish we were making love and talking and connecting right now. And they're saying stripping down masculine beliefs. So they're also thinking about what they believe in. They're thinking about what they want in their life because they're thirsting for more. So say he's very thirsty in this card, drinking all that water, he's thirsting for more. So there could also be a lot of Kundalini rising. So he could also be feeling very hot because he's feeling all this desire. He's wanting you. So he may actually be waking up. I say he, it's just I'm channeling the message. They may actually be waking up in the night or getting up in the night and having a big drink of water, or drinking something to quench that thirst. But really what they're thirsting for is you because they feel empty without you. So the message is they're absolutely obsessed with you. They feel empty without you. Their bed feels empty without you. And they are thinking about their belief system and what they need to do next. So that's what's going on. So what else is happening when they're lying in bed thinking about you? So first card is angry. I'm absolutely irate right now. Stay back. So they're angry with themselves. Angry. So anger coming up in them. Again, this can cause heat in the body that makes them want to drink lots of water. So they may be getting up to go and get a glass of water. But they're saying, I'm absolutely irate right now. Stay back. So they may also be thinking, I'm not in the right energy to be around you right now. So frustration. I'm feeling this is more frustration than anger at their situation. And they're saying craziness. I have so much love for you. It makes me crazy. I know you feel it too. Are we just losing our minds, or is this what true love really feels like? So they're feeling all this love, and they feel crazy in love with you. And this love is driving them crazy. That's why they feel angry, frustrated, irate. I have so much love for you. That's what they're thinking about, this love. And that's what's popping in the mind when they're saying, I'm obsessed with you. It's because I'm in love with you, because I'm crazy in love with you. This love makes me crazy. I feel crazy. And again, this can bring up all these feelings in the body. Very powerful. So when they're lying in bed at night, what are they thinking about? Seven of Pentacles, evaluating my next move. So they're thinking about what their next move is, what they should do, what they need to do to move forward. And this is what they're manifesting. So remember, when they are thinking about what they're going to do, they're actually creating that in their mind. So it's creating an action step. It's being molded by the universe. It's creating the way forward. So they are thinking about what their next move is, what they intend to do. And the universe is grabbing hold of that and making it happen. So this is really like visualization, which materializes in the physical world. So they are manifesting, and they know that time is running out. They show me the watch there, and the dog is about loyalty. So what they really want to do is show you their loyalty, and they want to make a move. So their next move is to actually come forward to you because they feel like time is running out. Something could be in the way. So they also know that they need to deal with their karmic situation if they are in one. So if there's a third party here, or you're in a situation, they may feel like something is in the way. So they're thinking about that when they're lying awake at night. How do I move this out of the way? Whatever this is that's in the way, how do I eradicate that? How do I release that? How do I move on from that? So they're working out what to do. And to do that, they may need to face their fears and darkness. So there may be a lot of fears around leaving behind a situation, speaking up to a karmic person, dealing with their own insecurities, maybe telling you that they love you, whatever it is. They may feel vulnerable, and they feel afraid, so they're facing the darkness and fear. So they're going through this in their mind at night, with the moon is about illusion, reflection, healing as well. And also they're saying everything is crumbling down. So we've got the Tower. So they're thinking about their life and how it seems to be falling apart. But when things fall apart, they actually come together, it gets rebuilt. The opportunity to rebuild. And I feel some of them are really stressed about work as well. So they could have a project on, or they could be busy with work, they could have deadlines, or maybe they've got financial things going on. So they're also thinking about those things. So obviously it's you they are thinking about at night because they're obsessed with you, but also other things pop in their minds, like, how do I deal with my work life? How do I deal with my finances? How do I get out of debt? How do I speak to this karmic partner? How do I end this situation? It's all kind of going around in the mind. It's all traveling around in their mind, going over it in their mind. So what are they thinking about you when they are falling asleep, when they're lying awake at night? What are they falling about? What's their midnight confessions? So they're saying to you, planning and decisions, there it is again. So their higher self is guiding them to release the fear. When I look at this card, what I see is the passionate, confident version of them grabbing hold of the insecure, fear-based version of them, saying, come on, we can do this. We can make a decision. We can move forward. We can plan what the next step is. So I am feeling this is definitely what they are saying to you. They're saying, I'm planning what to do. I'm evaluating my next move. I'm working out what decision to make. So you may see wolves as well, because wolves are connected with telepathy, but also connected with power. You may see foxes, which are about the solutions and the decisions. Foundation and commitment, that's what they want with you. Now, they're also thinking about Christmas time, because I've got the Christmas tree standing out there. So moving towards Christmas in the next 4 months, which leads to December. So obviously we're in August, September, October, November, December. So they're thinking about Christmas time. Where do they want to be at Christmas time? What type of commitment do they want to be in at Christmas time? They're thinking about you, spending Christmas time with you, dreaming about that, wanting to be with you. So Christmas time is very important to the connection. Okay, it may not be important to you. It may not even be important to them, but it's important to the connection because it's an event. And it makes them remember, I don't want to be unhappy at Christmas time. I want to be having a life with you. So they're also thinking about Christmas time. Now, some of them could already be planning things around Christmas. And you might think that's the worst thing to think about right now. Or you might think that's the last thing I'm thinking about right now, but you'd be surprised how many people plan Christmas months and months and months in advance and are already planning things. They're also saying independence. They want their independence and they're wondering how they can get that back. Especially if they are in something with someone else, they want to be free, they want to be single to pursue you. They're also thinking about your freedom, your independence, your singleness. They're wondering what you're doing right now, who you're with. So that can keep them up at night as well, because they do worry about what you're doing and also what you're going through. They think about that too. You know, I'm putting you through pain by being in this situation or not making a decision or whatever it is that's caused you pain too. So they're thinking about their own independence. They're also thinking about yours. And there's a wolf there, which is again about telepathic communication. So what else are they thinking about in the silence? You know, when they are lying in bed at night, awake, trying to fall asleep. They're saying, so much has happened between us in the past, can we work through it again? So this is unresolved. So they know that there is unresolved things between you. There's unfinished business between you. There's things they need to say to you. And they're wondering if you can work through it. Can we work through it again? This could also be about a karmic situation. That they may be lying in bed thinking, well, so much has happened between us. Can we work through this again? Okay, shall we just end it now? So I feel they're also thinking all these thoughts about what to do and what to heal and what to move on from. And they're saying, thinking about you makes me feel emotional and I want to open up to you about how I've been feeling. I'm sensitive. So they get very sensitive at night when they're lying asleep. You know, I say lying asleep because they're kind of lying and they're falling asleep. And they may even be feeling as they fall asleep what they've lied about, whether it's to other people in their life or even to you about things. So saying, when I think about you, I get emotional, sensitive, and I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you, I want to start again. Can we put all this behind us? Very powerful. What else are they thinking when they're asleep or falling asleep? I don't want to stand in the way. So this is also about them thinking about the things that stand in the way, remember, that they need to deal with. But also they are worried or going over in their mind, insecure that you might move on or you may want something else, and saying, I don't want to stand in the way of your happiness. I don't want you to put your life on hold for me. So this is kind of when they try to, they're in victim mentality really, because they're saying, I don't want to be the cause of your pain, or I don't want to get in the way of your happiness, when really what they want to do is come in and rescue you. So they are really in fear really about the things that you may be doing. I don't want to stand in the way if you're with someone else. I don't want to stand in the way if you want to be happy elsewhere. Whereas they know really that you're the one. That you're meant to be together. So what else are they thinking about when they're lying awake at night? So this can be things they're fantasizing about. Aphrodisiac. I want to intoxicate your senses with words, touches, and temptations. So they are absolutely, they're in awe of you and they are just mesmerized with you. Remember, we had Captivated coming out the other day. So saying, I want to intoxicate your senses. I want to intoxicate you with words, touches, temptations. So they think about this. What they would say to you that would draw you in. They think about touching you and tempting you with certain things. You're like an aphrodisiac to that. So you may even see things that remind you of that. You may see certain things, aphrodisiac, like, what is it when you, oysters, you may see oysters. So you may see an oyster as a sign of an aphrodisiac, but this is also them perhaps thinking that they need to intoxicate you to get you in the right mood or the right place. So again, they may be thinking about where they want to take you to a restaurant, to a bar, maybe get a bottle of wine or have a drink. Or if you don't do that, it could be something else. It could be doing some kind of meditation together, or calming your energy down. So that's what they're thinking about, spending time with you one-on-one and intoxicating each other. They're saying to you, keep me guessing. So the mystery that you have about you keeps them guessing. It's very alluring to that. Now, I won't show you this picture because, she's wearing underwear and she's got a mask on. So you can imagine what this is, but very 50 Shades of Grey. But I feel the message here is that you keep them guessing. So really they're thinking right now, what are you doing? You're a mystery. So you may have pulled your energy back. You may not be in communication, or you may be guarding what you're saying to them if you are, or maybe you're not posting on social media, or if you are, it's making them wonder what else you're doing. So they're saying, you keep me guessing, you are a mystery to me. And they find that very attractive. They're also saying, naughty, tell me no sometimes. So this is also what they want you to do. You know, if you say no to them sometimes, so for example, if they say, do you want to meet up, and you're always saying yes, then they want you actually to say no. They give me fear. And that may bring fear up in you, but it also makes them realise that you aren't always there. There's a lot of fear there. Okay, I feel this fear is around you, because if they say, do you want to do this or do you want to do that, you may always be there. And this is about you saying no. You know, saying, well, no, I can't do that today because I'm busy. I can't just drop everything to be there at your beck and call. I have a life too. So they want you to say no sometimes, because it helps them to make decisions, step up and show you how important you are. So, and I also feel this is role playing. They've perhaps had a fantasy where they are the boss of you, or they're in charge, or, you know, they're the schoolmaster or something like that. And, you know, they say they perhaps, you know, there's a role play situation. I won't go into that because it's very 18 plus, but I'm sure you can use your imagination. And the blue tie is really standing out there as well. So maybe someone does wear a blue tie, or you're going to see a blue tie. But I'm seeing the blue as Archangel Michael giving them strength. So also when you say no, it gives the connection strength. So those are the things they're thinking about. So let's see if there's any timings to a movement, anything you need to be aware of. So is there anything we need to know about time or movement? We've got take a break. Take a break. So what I'm connecting with this is a message for you to take your energy back. Okay, there may be a break between you right now. So you may be in separation. There could be a pause in contact, or they may be on a holiday, like a mini break, or they could be on vacation somewhere. But I feel they are, whenever they take a break, this is what's really coming through. It isn't about a timeline. It's about whenever they take a break from their life. In other words, they get in bed to fall asleep. They're taking a break from their rushing around. If they take a break at work and they're on their dinner hour, or they're having a break, they can't stop thinking about you. So whenever they have a break from what they're doing that's distracting them, they can't stop thinking about you. They get distracted by thoughts of you, and it's very obsessive. What else do we need to know? Okay, so we've got new moon and we've got 7. So something could be happening around the new moon. So obviously the new moon comes in on the 23rd. Now we are on the 15th. So I'm just working out when it is, because we've got 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So something could be happening over the next 7 days. Now you could also see numbers like 777, which shows you manifesting, or 717, which shows you're on the right path. And I feel that over the next 7 days, they are definitely thinking about you, and some of them may reach out. Something could well be happening around the new moon that brings you together. So there could be some significant changes in communication, because they're giving me a little block there, like I can't get the words out, between now and the new moon. So what else do you need to know? So this is a yes or a no deck, but I'm using it as something else you need to know, like for the guidance, not the yes or the no. So we've got an answer can be no answer can be revealed at this time. So things may be unclear. So you may be asking a question and it may feel unclear to you. And the reason why is because something is needing to happen first, or something is aligning, or something is being revealed in time because you're learning a lesson. We've got unclear again. The outcome is 50-50 right now. So again, they're in their head working out what to do. So it's 50-50 because they are still in this planning phase of making the decision or how to move forward. They're still working it out. And your guidance is to relax. It says the spirits are helping, so let go of questions for now. So the angels are helping. Your spirit guides are helping. So the divine is helping. So there's no need to worry. The angels say relax, because it may seem unclear or unknown, but everything is actually working in your favour, and things are shifting as we move towards the new moon. I hope this helps. I hope you have a great day. And as I said, if you want your own personalised version of this, just email me. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.